me for just a minute. I've been moved to Omaha.
An inmate at the Douglas County Jail. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, hang up or press 1. To prevent calls from this facility, press 9. This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring, recording, and the location of your phone will be obtained. For more information about our privacy policy, please visit www.connectnetwork.com. After the beep, press 5 to accept this call. This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring, recording, and the location of your phone will be obtained. Stay on the line to accept this call. Thank you for using GTL.
I don't consent to recording this call. Anything I need to know?
I don't have anything specific, Mike, other than the last 2 hours I've got phone calls from like 10 different prisoners, but I can't think of anything specific from you.
Okay, I got 4 letters from you. 2 were listed as legal material. One is looks like information from Mr. Brown. The other was one of the drives. I don't know which one it was because there was no date on it when it was shipped. They did get it, and it's going to go to the program area, so I should have access to it tomorrow. And looks like the pre-sentence report, they're trying to send me to prison for 10 years and the maximum of time and maximum fine of $250,000.
Incredible. Yeah. It does. I mean, nothing surprises me anymore. I mean, you're not a violent person. You have no prior record. You have no history whatsoever. They're the ones who shot at you, but they want to put you in prison for 10 years. It's so typical, Mike. I'm sure they're going to use the fact that that you speak out against their corruption against you as well. So our prayers are with you, man. I'm shocked to hear that number, 10 freaking years, but I'm not shocked as well. It just seems to come. These evil bastards.
No, if you're a follower of Christ, you're a target, and you got these hounds from hell, like the one that you play games with on this email back and forth.
Yeah.
He's trying to provoke you. All this guy is he's agent provocateur. He's trying to get you into some kind of thing. I mean, he's like a child. He thinks like a child. He's like an immature little child who gets his jollies off by people being screwed with by a corrupt corporation posing as government. He is really satanic.
Yeah.
He's a very evil guy, and his ilk is the what does he support? The Southern Poverty Law Firm, and he said the CPS. So he supports pedophilia.
Right.
The Child Protective Services is a criminal child trafficking pedophilia racket, and if that's what he supports, that's what he's all about. You notice all the things he said he's going to do while we're locked up, none of it including having anything to do with a wife and children. Just his buddies getting drunk.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I believe they're probably getting filthy lucre from the SPLC or from some branch of government, and they're agent provocateurs. There's no doubt, and they're anonymous. They never put out their real name.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I have and they admitted in this write-up I got today, they admitted that Reverka was acting as a confidential informant for the FBI right up to the time they arrested him.
Yeah.
So let all those people out there listening that think, oh, goody, we can go to the FBI and help them, round up political dissidents too. Well, guess what? Go ahead and do it. And guess what? They're going to charge you too, because in their eyes, everybody's a criminal. They just hadn't got around to you yet.
Right.
You just hadn't figured it out yet. So, also, this information that you sent me regarding the Chilcote Nation, it's a single document. I'm not sure if you meant to just send me the single page or if there's another page that I'm missing, but it says in the Supreme Court of British Columbia, Vancouver Registry, affidavit, and it looks like it was multiple pages, but it's just a single page. Is that all it's supposed to be, just a one page?
Whatever comes from Dorothy is what I print out and send, and I can't remember everything I send. I mean, I literally send out 5 to 10 letters a day, so I can't. I'll try to find.
Sure.
I'm trying to find what Dorothy sent me. What was the title of it again?
All right, this is a document that says at the very top, in the Supreme Court of British Columbia, and to the left is a stamp that says Vancouver Registry, February 1, 1994. It's between the Francis the Cree, chief of the Tusi Indian Band, on behalf of himself and all other members of the Tusi Indian Band, and the West Fraser Mills Limited Company. And it's an affidavit from Dr. Dan Gottman. And it's just a single page.
Okay. I keep talking, and I'm trying to find that while you're talking. If nothing else, I'll ask Dorothy to respond and see what she says. But
right. Oh, and one thing they did point out is that there's nothing in there, though they did have an indictment, or not indictment, but a search warrant to search my farm based on the belief that they thought that I was involved in a kidnapping. They said, even regardless of the FBI's belief and affidavit, they said there's no proof that I had anything to do with any kidnapping plot.
yeah.
So, and apparently, currently, there's no charges pending against Sue Hawley. So.
Oh, good. Oh, really? So she's not in danger of going back to. That's good. That's good news.
Yeah, apparently Mr. Moron down there got his wires crossed from his intel services.
Yeah.
But, maybe they're just leading him on to see how much, provocation he can, waste his time doing. But anyway,
yeah.
I've never met people act so immature in all my life. It's literally like they get to 14 years old and they stop.
I can't imagine any human being doing what they do, because if I hear that somebody's got in trouble with the law, I don't like I don't like get joy out of it. It's like, what kind of person?
He's too immature and too ignorant to wrap his mind around the fact that it's a con. It's a corporation posing as government. It's not we the people. He's too stupid because he's not a true American. He's probably some European reject that was raised in a pro Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Luciferian cult following that, they get off on pedophilia, they get off on killing innocent people. I mean, he's a sick little puppy. That one there is a sick puppy.
No doubt. Hey, Mike,
notice how they interchangeably list Michael Taylor Wilson, and then when they want to do something disparaging, they put Taylor Michael Wilson. They do that so that they can say, oh, I didn't disparage Michael Taylor Wilson. I was talking about Taylor Michael Wilson. That's somebody else.
Yeah.
It's called plausible deniability, so they can spend their lives in deception. Anybody that reads this stuff, if they're not catching on to this by now, they're not paying attention.
Okay, Mike, I did find that document, and it is only one page. I don't know why, because it looks like it has more. It says we have interviewed some at the very end, and you think it's going to go on to us.
60 seconds.
It was only sent to me. It was only sent to me as one page, so that's what I sent it to you as. There's no other pages.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later. Got to go. God bless.
God bless you, Mike. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for using GTL.